Good morning, guys. Welcome to the Positive Drive, and today it's episode 17 already, by. And yesterday we talked about goals, missions, goal setting, the importance of having a goal. And today we will talk about guys. We are gonna talk about having a healthy competitive mindset. Because competition has been like normal na ng competition. We always, even when we're young, we are taught about competition already. Who wants to be the first honor? Why would there be a first honor? So there must be a competition. Who would be the highest? Who would be the best? Best in math, best in for example, you join a karate class, then there's a competition, a tournament at the end of the year to find out who's the best in kata, best in kumite. So most of us know as early as like even before grade 1 about competition. And sometimes the competition, being so competitive puts a lot of pressures on ourselves, especially in our road to self-improvement or positivity. Because if we are competing with someone, our goals become like beating that person, instead of some people say na, diba, we compete with ourselves, that's the best way. But once there's competition, our goal is to beat someone, specific person, or like a group of people, like a class. So and sometimes makuha na nato. When competitiveness becomes extreme, it goes against basically sa atong road to happiness and positivity. Because how can you be positive if you wanna beat someone? But sometimes kung extreme na, mainit na tong sometimes people even cheat. Daghan na kayo na sa history, even the Olympics, the highest form of sports competition, daghang cheating, diba? They cheat on drugs, performance enhancing drugs. Yeah, probably sa uban, sa gears nila, they invest on technology. Some are illegal technology that would make them faster, higher, or stronger than their opponent. But it's in a wrong way. Because nag-cheat ka, because you found you wanna bend the rules so that it will go for you, diba? So sometimes, yes, our goal now is how to have a healthy competitive mindset. Mara nag-agaw nga po ng positive mindset na we are gonna be competitive pa rin. But it's sad to the point that we cheat, we whine, we flop, or we do stuff that's dili na kuan. Dili na siya sportsmanship gyapon, but dili na siya sakto. And in reality, cheating can come as early. May bandiya bata pa lang. Sila mga coaches that teach them how to cheat or na. Because one reason is, yes, we always value winning. Lahi ra gyud kung ikaw ang winner, lahi ang top. Sa panghambog ka sa iyong parents, especially in the age of social media, you wanna flex your son, your kids, your daughter. Kay first owner siya, mura pag imo na yung panghambog. Even in our social media, it's like it's fueling the competition. Who gets the most number of likes, most number of followers? There's that. That's why some people, even in that one, mo cheat na gali to, but let's buy followers, let's let's game the system. Let's, you know, let's somehow, cheat. They might say it's not cheating, but it's not. It's cheating, really. Come to think of it, I mean, you might have so many likers, but nasiyas mga ang imong page is all about, let's say, Cebu, then your likers are, let's say, to Africa. Well, that's somehow gahapon tungod na sa competition. Yes, because ma-pressure man ka, so you get insecure. Even in a Zumba class, in a dance class, some people get insecure when they see someone really who dances better. Some are like that. So manang, how can we have a positive, we have a healthy competitive mindset? We have to be competitive, Japon, because it fuels us. Having competition makes us want to be more, diba? To really go further, or to become better, diba? That's lang. So probably here's some tips para lang una, you have to accept, to accept that everyone can have weaknesses. Each one of us has a weakness na yuta. We can't be perfect, and you have to embrace na delete the perfect na ayaw ka insecure na, just recognize na, let's say, recognize those things na di pa nimo kaya mabuhat. Recognize that. Second, I recognize that, ayaw sa i-blame mong sa na normal na we have to maybe actually some of the weaknesses that we see from ourselves can be rectified mangani na dili dapat cause for concern, di ba? So number 2, we can sad na number 2 tip is all about focus on your strengths. Na while we have weaknesses, you also have strengths. Na makita tayo natay kontra. I don't think comprehensively tanan he or she is better than you in all aspects. There might be aspects that you're actually better than that person, and celebrate that. Focus on that. Make that one. Highlight that. See that. Because by appreciating yourself, you will always you will not feel bad. You don't need to cheat or something. Mura kag ba na you will be tempted less to do some crazy stuff like cheating. And number 3, of course, it's always gonna be about effort. Just do your best effort. Give the best effort. Give your all. You might not always be the best, but as long as you try your best always, probably you will feel better lang yun. Basta kibaw ka na, if you ever lose, it's not because kuwang ka sa effort, it's not because you just lost. Losing, we learn a lot from losing, by the way, na nasa tong previous podcast, diba? We learn also a lot from losing. It's one of the best teachers in the world. Na getting hit, losing, finishing second or third, or even finishing last, make us learn more about ourselves. So ang fourth na to is have an open mind that it's a process. Na who knows, panahon na niya ron, but sometime it will be your time na muhinugra ka na murabag for example, si Roger Federer or Rafael Nadal, they're the best players of the time, like, and Novak Djokovic na humanabag ang French Open, but we can say they're really the best players of this generation. But when they were starting up, they were have to face people like Pete Sampras, some of the greatest at that time. And for example, Federer have lost to Sampras several times, I would say. So you've lost to legends na it's gonna be normal. Na your time will come. Just keep improving, just keep doing your best. Have an open mind, accept the process, accept the cycle. Kasi di na pwede na permi lang ka daog. Kasi eventually kung permi nun ka daog, you're always gonna be undefeated. You'll have this wrong kind of pride na maramno mas mahadlok na nung ka mapildi, instead of really pushing the boundaries, becoming really the best. Now you choose opponents kintahay na mahadlok naman ka mapildi. It's all about protecting your record instead of really giving the best performance permi sa imong life. Let's say, akong example na si Floyd Mayweather. That's an undefeated boxer. But yeah, he will say he's the best ever. Yeah, he could probably, arguably he is one of the best ever. But a lot of people would rather choose a Manny Pacquiao who leave it all in the ring, who would fight who would fight na marag underdog siya, willing na siya, musukol siya with the best, the odds are against him, but he still pursue those kind of fights. Can you imagine? Who would have imagined, let's say a few years ago, katong si Pacquiao bago-bago pa, who would have imagined that this guy would be the one who would beat Barrera and Eric Morales, Juan Miguel Marquez, but he also beat legends like De La Hoya, kanang lahi na level, lahi na weight class, Miguel Cotto. Kuyaw kay ang listan. If you look at Manny Pacquiao's list of mga nakontra, even if katong mga napildi siya, you can say, hey, this guy fought, this guy's a fighter, this guy is giving it all. Now he's competing, doesn't mind losing, but he gives his best, always his best. Akuan lang na di siya mamili. Ang punto na katunon ng uban, picking opponents, picking them at the right time, at the wrong time. Ano ba, miraro na ba kani kang Pacquiao? That's one, I could say he has one of a healthy competitive na mindsets. Mao na ang kind of mindset na atong dapat ikuan kanang kang Manny Pacquiao, na we have to be a fighter, we have to kuan, even if gali ridiculous as uban, he continue, he fights, and he even almost always beat the odds. Really kuan, daghan din sa nadatoan niya sa Las Vegas kay pero may siya underdog, and then he keeps on winning. So manang that's a legend, guys. So manang, yes, that's what you call a healthy competitive mindset, and hopefully we can have that. Murag agaw ginas positive mindset na murag mo embrace the competition, but di sa ta murag focus lang to winning. We focus on doing our best, giving our best, no matter what the outcome is. To always, see our weaknesses, but also focus our strengths. That somehow we can, we can progress, we can eliminate all our weaknesses, or even minimize our weaknesses, and strengthen our strengths, make our strengths really formidable. So muna. And thank you so much for joining this Positive Drive, the Positive Drive episode 17, all about healthy competitive mindset. And muna kung so, how's your mindset right now, guys? So, are you more healthier? Are you a competitive person? And do you have a healthy competitive mindset? So, thank you so much for listening, and I hope na nag-enjoy na mo, and see you na sa atong mga future episodes. Bye-bye!